This video is about finding buried water lines. If you get down in here, you can see there's the water line, but I'm going to tell you how I found it and didn't have to dig a whole lot to find it. So back here by the house, we have a spot where they cut through the concrete to run the water line. And so we know it's there, and right along here the grass is just a little bit lower. I don't think you can see it on the video, but when you're actually at a place where there was a water line, you should be able to see that it's a tiny bit lower, the dirt right there. Sometimes there's different plants. Right here there's a different plant that you don't see as much of everywhere else. So that's kind of what I had for a start. And over here I was trying to decide if it came right there or there's a little bit of a difference along here, but I actually dug both spots here and there, and this is where I finally found the water line. The first one I had to dig a lot to get to the water line, and once I found that, then I just followed the direction it was pointing. I came about 5 feet to the next place we needed to know where the water line was and dug down. I did measure the depth. It was about 22 inches deep. And so here, deep in the hole, we got more water line. And then I followed the low spot in the ground up to here. And middle of my hole, we got water line again. And here it was tricky because we were going to the well over there, so I knew it curved somewhere, but the line keeps going straight right here. So I dug all the way here, and when I was digging this hole, couldn't find a water line, so I kept digging that way, and it's all the way on the far side of that hole. They curved, but they dug here on this side, but didn't put the pipe in. And so I saw that it had been dug, but I knew it, or I had to follow the curve. And then over here, there's definitely a low spot right where my boot is. So I followed that and got right onto the pipe again. And one more try. This is the last place I needed to see it. And there it is. Now the rest of the video is going to be about the measurements from the building corner to this. So that'll probably be boring for most of you, but if you want to watch, you can. Okay, so I'm measuring from the corner of the door, and I'll measure to the first hole. Alright, this is the first hole that I dug, and we're going to pull this tight, and it is 24.6 feet to that from the door. Now we're measuring from the corner of the house, and we are at 31.8 feet for the corner of the house. Alright, this spot is our second hole. We are at 30 feet point 4, probably 30 feet point 3 from the corner of the house. Okay, this is from the door again, and we're at 27.10 feet. No, that's 10 inches. That's the tenths. 27.9 is the decimal. Okay, this is the third hole. We are at 32 feet 6 inches from the corner of the house. And we are at 37 feet 6 inches from the door. This is the fourth hole. We're at 48 feet from the door. And it's 40 feet point 5 or 40 feet 6 inches to the fourth hole from the corner of the building. And why I'm doing all this is to show you how to locate, or how to record where a water line is so you don't have to have no clue next time you need to dig it up. And we're now on the 5th hole, and we're at 49 feet from the corner of the house. And from the door, it's 56 feet 9 inches to the 4th hole. And this is our last hole. It is 60 foot 7 inches from the door. And it's 53 feet from the corner of the house. So that is all the holes, and they're all about 22 inches deep. Maybe 21, some of them. So I think it's closer to 21 here on this end of the thing. So that is how you record where your water line is. And the first part of this video, that's 21 inches deep here. So that, hope you liked it. Please like, comment, and subscribe.